I'm alive.
I'm going to talk about two different Helldivers things. So, like, I'll be talking over you right now, and I don't care. So, real fast, this is the new War Bond, and I do appreciate it for it being thematically great in the universe, but I really wish they'd done it a little differently. I am probably going to run around with the CQC saber and the one true flag. I know.
So the Helldivers.
And I'm actually looking forward to this rifle. I might have fun with it. I'll probably try out the grenade too. When it comes out on the 15th, you'll probably see me stream it. I'll probably stream it over on Coffee Over Gaming, so you guys will see it there. And then the other thing is about them. They have that big event going on right now, where they're like the satellite dashes are down, and we finally figured out how to recalibrate it, and we're doing it. Fun, right? So we're gonna find out what's going on. I can almost guarantee you. Hey, Omiya's over in your chat now too.
Yeah.
Or Robert.
That's basically a snake.
Thinking a snack.
I'm a snake.
Anyway,
Snivel.
so me and Gothic helped figure out her a new way to do her run because she was trying not to like use the Bloodhound Fang or be a samurai. Let me put the speedrun rules up. And so we figured out we would do the bandit route. You know, you could save presets like I do.
I forgot the preset last night. I didn't save it.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Anyway.
my fault.
That's fine. And holy moly, a worm appeared. Rykard the Blasphemous. Oh god, don't bring up Rykard around my little sister.
Together, 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 family king. I'm done.
Anyway,
I can't keep that up the whole time. I will be honest. I just can't.
Who dat? Best boss. Well, the Rykard, the Blasphemous Blade is so fucking broken. Like, it is especially like the DLC made it even more broken. Is my camera doing weird? Where's the lighting? Oh, it's my coffee. It's my coffee. Okay, that fucking blows. Anyway, the Blasphemous Blade is so fucking broken. Like, not only is its abilities broken, but you can just do such godly amount of damage to it.
And if you're fighting a bunch of fucking mobs.
Now we can devour the gods together. Anyway, we figured out a new build. It's basically relying on the...
Now we can devour the gods together.
Reduvia.
Okay.
The biggest hang up is still beating Godfrey, the fake Godfrey. For the record, by the way, we only because you're viewed at us doing this run, we don't have to beat the whole game. We just have to beat Margaret. That's the whole speed run, is just beat Margaret. My rule is I can only use fist and no armor.
To be fair, that's like giving you an upgrade.
If I was allowed to use weapons, it'd be too easy because then I'd probably like, fine, I'll just cheat and use the Bloodhound thing. That's actually what Nightmare Cow kept trying to get me to use, but I decided not to because when doing speedruns, your best and favorite thing is either somber smithing weapons, which there unfortunately is no real good fist ones that you can get, and the other choice is bleed weapons. So I use the Spike Cestises the whole time. Originally, I was using ice damage with it too, but that really wasn't doing me the thing. So instead, I started using the Spike Cestises, putting light, and then he recommended I put Lifesteal Fist on it, and then just powering up my Arcane so that I proc bleed as fast as I can. The only person who's immune to the bleed is the Godfrey.
Moog's Fallway, I think is what his name is.
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't drop his mace, because if he did, that would be another good weapon.
Oh, if he did, then I would have killed. Then I just would have killed him and not Alexander. But
you'd still probably have to kill Alexander Greyjar, because like the only for her run, since she's using the Reduvia, the only talisman she really needs or wants is the one you get from Alexander Greyjar for killing him early, which does mean you have to kill Alexander Greyjar. So sad face. Obviously, I have her gameplay muted, so I do apologize for that.
Saving this. If you want the actual gameplay, come to my channel. Then you get the gameplay. I'm just saying.
We're just reacting. We're giving her advice. We're cheering on my little sister.
Because I know what I need to do here first. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
I still don't like two-handing knives. It just feels so fucking weird. It's like two-handing Thrusting weapons.
I think I know why I didn't sleep well last night. So my head's just in a few different places
You're
right
good.
now. It wasn't an emergency or anything, it just didn't sleep well.
Is the golden halberd is a somber smithing stone weapon. The only downside is you have to kill the tree sentinel, and that's a bitch and a half to do in its own right. I'd rather not, even I would rather not have to fight a second tree sentinel.
Hey, at least you didn't fight two tree sentinels at once.
Yeah. Because how we have it set up right now, the goal is you're trying to avoid as many of the boss fights as you can, and having to fight the tree sentinel.
Hi, whatever the fuck your name is. Melina?
Melina?
Yeah, fuck you, lady.
That's true.
Like,
But then again, getting the Reduvia and fighting any of the tree sentinels actually makes it a bit easier.
Alright, now what was I gonna do? Right, go up.
Makes it a bit easier because you now have a ranged attack that can proc bleed.
Yeah, except some bosses can't proc bleed, like Godfrey for some reason.
Yeah, that Godfrey is the only one in this current run. If we were to do a complete run,
I wouldn't be using it when I wouldn't be using the whatchamacallit. I wouldn't be doing
Reduvia.
that.
Yeah, you'd be able to switch it out. I actually tell you to use the pizza cutter at that point. The only other person, there's only one other fight where bleed would become useless again, and that's the final boss fight. Because like Nelkef would proc it, the fire giant would proc it, Godfrey and Gideon Ofnir. All the other, those are all would proc bleed. And once again, the reason why you use bleed for a lot of these runs, the reason you use bleed for these runs is because the amount of damage, the spike in damage means that even though your weapon isn't that as upgraded as it should be for the fights, you still do a large chunk of damage suddenly. Yep, percentage-based damage. That's why I was using Frost for a little bit there, because it would be another chunk of it, plus my normal hits would also be more. But I'd rather just proc bleed more, especially because there was a lot of fights where I just didn't have the luxury of wailing on them a lot. And since we are allowed to use spirit summons and co-op summons,
NPCs.
yeah, some of the NPCs, that made things a bit easier, especially when fighting the Draconic Sentinel.
Fighting the Draconic Sentinel is a bitch. And like, I have never seen Jack use summons until that boss, until the speed one happened.
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with a set of rapiers doing that, because there's a frost rapier you get from fighting a noble scion, and then you can get the Anspur rapier for your other hand, which will give you also Scarlet Rod on top of it, even greater. And then you and then what you do is you put Flame of the Redmane on, which would be the easiest thing to do. Put it on the Anspur rapier. So you have one rapier putting ice, and then you use the other one to remove it.
I know this seems like I'm doing the normal speed one, but I'm not. I'm being honest. Just taking a moment. I also got the jellyfish.
I was watching. And then on top of it, later on, you get Seppuku. Seppuku and the Flame Whetstone. You could use Seppuku on the Anspur rapier, giving it fire anyway, and then that way you also will do bleed. So you'll do ice, fire, bleed, Scarlet Rot, all with just 2 weapons. And the bleed from Seppuku is. If you want to cut out the ice, you can just leave it at 3 elements with just the Anspur rapier. Yeah, the Anspur rapier is one of the most underappreciated weapons in the whole game. Like, everybody's talking about, like, and you can hide behind a fucking shield with that too. That's how I took out Radon the first time. Like, not the Radon. I'm talking DLC Radon. I used a shield and the Anspur rapier. That's all it takes.
I thought you were gonna say post-fight Radon.
No, like, my first time fighting Radon, I was doing a magic run, because I'd never played any of the FromSoft games with a magic character, so I decided to do it with Elden Ring. Not to mention, it looked like Griffith. Griffith! So like the Ansper Rapier technically you can get pretty early, but you have to fight an NPC invader who's not easy to beat because they're using the Ansper Rapier too.
Toddy ticking time bomb. Anytime you see a laser golem, that is exactly what I think of it. It's just Toddy ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Well, mind you, the only problem with the seppuku, the only problem with the seppuku is you will cause bleed on yourself initially, which actually can be used to your advantage. Because what you can do is there's the talisman that if hemorrhage happens around you, you get like a 15% damage increase. The Lord of Blood's exaltation, which you get before seppuku anyway. You get that, wear that. Activating seppuku immediately activates that. Then you can have the Lord of Rot exaltation, which you can also have by that point. Anytime Scarlet Rot or Poison is procced, you get 15% damage increase. So off the start, you'll get the 15 from using from using seppuku. By the time that runs out, you'll probably have Scarlet Rot on your enemy. And if you use the Black Whetstone, you can give the Ansper Rapier poison instead. And whatever you and therefore you're doing bleed, poison, and Scarlet Rot. There's the White Mask that further increases blood. You have a lot of choices. And if you're wanting to use a shield to be even more vicious, there's a shield you get in the room where you get locked in with like one of the Forgotten Knight assholes. I forget his name. Using this to help you with your Godfrey fight.
It's gonna help.
Okay. Don't forget there was the Wondrous Physic thing you can add that was next to the giant gold tree you ran past already. You can get it later.
I'm not done with my setting up yet.
I know.
Mind you, those things I gotta do before I can even think about even going to fight Moog.
Yeah. Anyway, so these talisman I was talking about just last, you would use that. So whenever like you're hiding behind your shield, you get hit, and you get to do that return attack. It does more damage.
Also, seen both when Rhydon and Melania, and the cutscene is like, I'm gonna have to fight them later.
Thankfully, you don't have to fight them together. Could you imagine that? You walk up and you see those two squaring off. They see you like, nope.
No. What? This is what I wanted to see in Elden Ring Elden Ring DLC, but I didn't see it in Elden Ring DLC. So here we are. It's just you're in Caelid before Caelid went to hell, but you don't know it's Caelid. And just out of nowhere, you see both Rhydon and Melania both fighting, and they both turn to you. Like.
You find out, you find out it wasn't Rhydon who pushed Melania to doing her Scarlet Rot attack, it was you.
Pretty much.
It's like, I did it twice to you, apparently. Anyway, yeah, bleed is so broken in the game, that's why I try to actively avoid it, and there's so many weapons that have bleed in it by default without actually even adding anything to it. It just has bleed, and I don't like it. Mind you, the fun thing is, like, the few fights that are just completely immune to bleed, make it so funny when you have those players who use bleed or use status effects to their fullest effect. Run into them, they're like, "Fuck." So like you run into the twin gargoyle statues. You're like, "Fuck."
Nope. I'm just gonna leave. So what's the other thing that's nearby, y'all?
Just south of the Third Church of America, you'll see a golden tree that's right next to like the well down. You'll see two Wondrous Physics thing.
Near the well. You mean near the fucking...
Go back up north, Third Church America.
Right.
You can actually see the tree from here. It's northeast from you.
So just travel along here?
Yeah, go south from there. You can see that giant tree, right? The giant minor Erd tree.
Yeah, the giant minor Erd tree. Go to that, right?
Yeah, there's a bowl that's next to it. There's no Erd tree guardian. You just go to the bowl.
Which is weird, because this is the only Erd tree that doesn't have a fucking guardian next to it.
There's actually another one. Inside the capital, there's another one. There are people there for you to fight, but you don't have to fight them. What she's doing right now is her initial setup. There's a Wondrous Physic upgrade that she's grabbing right now that'll help her with her charged attacks, because in the speedrun, there's only one enemy who is completely immune to bleed, which makes all the bleed prep relatively useless. And that's the Godfrey, the Grace of Godfrey. So the items she just got allows her to... The items she just got allows her to make her charged attacks even more better. So when she gets an opening on Godfrey, she can just keep using full charged attacks and hopefully stance break him and then stab him in the butt.
Okay, now that we got Ronnie,
that's the goal with that.
Bye, Ronnie.
So right now, her next couple steps is to get the Reduvia, go get the other half of the talisman, and kill the Drugan.
Oh no, I'm going to the Lakes of Lonia now.
Why?
To get to EG. Actually, it's just to get to EG.
Okay.
So that way, when I get the Reduvia, I don't really have to go very far to.
Well, you still can go to EG to get it upgrade, because he can do the upgrades himself.
What do you think I'm doing?
Okay.
Just gonna get it now, so I don't have to do it later.
Okay. One thing that would save you time is knowing how to do the little parkour route I do down, but
I know how to do the little parkour run. I just don't trust myself with the horse.
Okay.
Trust me, I've done it. I've done it, but I just rather not. Like.
Well, no, I'm the same way. Like when I play FromSoft games, I'm always afraid of using consumables, unless I can make them myself, like in Elden Ring. I don't trust using consumables, and I'm always like, status effects are pointless. Like Sleep and Madness are the two I just don't care about, like, because there's almost no reason to use them, except for when they're very good, like against the Godskin Nobles. But then you have like Poison, like the damage is so minuscule, I usually don't care about it. Scarlet Rot is phenomenal, but you have so few ways to use it. But then you have on the other side of the spectrum, you have Bleed that's so fucking OP that, like, why the fuck are you using it? The only reason I'm using Bleed in my Dark Souls 1 run is because I wanted to use the Sight. Which I do regret. I kind of want to do a run. It's technically going to be a fist run, but it's it's basically like a Street Fighter build is what I'm going to call it, where I'm a pyromancer who uses dual cestises. Like, I know there's no dual wielding, like there's no power stancing. But if you just R1, L1 rapidly, it's like, there we go. I'm a boxer. There's a boxing gym that opened up nearby. If I get time today, I might wander over to it. I need to go for a walk anyway.
I need to move to Portland.
Hurry up, move out here, bitch.
No.
Me and your oldest sibling demand it.
No.
Nick said they're moving out here next year, so.
Yeah. Woo. That means I get to see them more often.
You see me more often. I don't care about if you get to see Nick. I'm more important than Nick.
Yeah, but I also get to see you and Dad.
You agreed. Yes, I get to tell Nick that. You agreed.
I was just about to say, yeah, but I get to see you and Dad more than I do get to see her, bro. Let's be real.
That's fair. But I get to tell Nick that you said you think I'm more important.
You're both important. Just like how Amble's important to me. There's no joke, Val.
I grew up. So Nick's my older sibling, and those who don't know, that's not their business. I'm not going to bring that part up. Anyway, so I grew up with Nick, and so I grew up as the little brother, and I get to be the annoying little brother, while at the same time being the supportive, annoying older brother to Gothic. I get to be both things. It's fun.
He always wanted to have a younger sister. Now he does. Bear in mind, I was trans way before I met this man, so keep that in mind.
I actually don't know Gothic's ancestry. Gothic's adopted. She got adopted into my family.
Well, you said to Dad, hey, Dad, you have an all one.
Hang on. I'll explain the story, because it sounds weird to people who don't know us. So the Cliff Note version is so Gothic and I are not related by blood at all. Family. I learned a long time ago. Family has nothing to do with who you're blood related to, because there's a lot of people I'm related to who are not family. They like to wear hoods.
I clinged my butt a little bit.
Go the other way.
though.
Go the other way. Go the other way.
What do you mean go the other way?
Are you trying to get the key, or are you trying to go to EG?
I'm trying to get the key.
Okay, never mind then.
After I get the key, I'm going straight to EG.
Okay, I usually just go straight to. Oh, there's a teleport straight to EG. Anyway, that's another conversation. Anyway, so Gothic was a friend of, became a friend at one point, and then I just decided, nope, you're my little sister. And then I live with my dad. He's my roommate. We share rent and all that stuff, so he has a roommate. And I say, Dad, you got another kid, and he's like, oh great, another one. So, and then Nick got back in my life because things went on with their life, and now we were able to actually, be a family again. Complicated, not going into it, it's their business. I said, Nick, this is your little sister Gothic. She's like, yeah, I got a little sister.
Hi.
That's pretty much how it worked out.
Okay.
So I know Gothic's got Greek ancestry. You have Welsh?
Maybe. I'm not too sure about my ancestry. I know I have Greek and a bit of French and Scottish in me. Okay, so where do I go for EG?
Well, like, unless you want to take the teleport back, you can take the teleport back to in front of the school.
Because I just like, you know what, I can make this one a little easier for myself. And
yeah, you do the jump down, go the other direction. There is a way shrine you can take that'll teleport you pretty much right in front of EG.
Is this right? Yes, it is.
You do the jump down like you did before.
And die in the process. God damn it.
On my screen there's a delay, so yeah, you jumped a little too early. You double jumped a little too early. Correct. Oh, well, no, you were agreeing with me. Yeah, no. There are people I grew up with who I am blood related to. And so I grew up in the South, Southern Baptist family, all that stuff. And I have a lot of people who are extremely hateful and racist. And as I got older, my time in the military, I came to realize I don't want these people in my life.
So go this way?
I declared... Say again?
So instead of west, I'd be going south?
You're going to be going east. Go east. Instead of going west, you go east. You're going to go run past the Rune Bear.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to go travel a little north of like the sunken buildings. You'll see a way shrine. So turn a little north. You'll see a way shrine on the other side of these buildings.
I see a building.
East again. East again.
I think that's it.
There it is, in the distance.
Anyway, hi, Amble. I know, like, I know Jack already acknowledged you, but hi.
36, 37. One of the two.
What about 56 or 57?
They were asking my age, and I'm not doing the math right now.
Wow. I'm
36 now. I turn 37 soon. That's it.
He's 24.
Once you hit a certain age, you stop caring about your age. But anyway, after my time in the military and stuff, I came to realize that...
Oh, no. You see, he may be, like, 30-something, but he's been in the military years, so that tacks on extra years.
That's accurate. Anyway, so I just stopped keeping track after a while. Like, I actually stopped caring about my age at, like, 25. I get that, especially when I'm completely clean-shaven. Mind you, I can't grow a beard. I have a perma baby face, and it's a little depressing at times.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old soul, perhaps you.
There's no point in talking to EG right now.
Damn it, I was really hoping I didn't have to do this, but I'm gonna... Yep, I knew you were gonna fucking come here, you bitch.
Forgive me to determine if you
Hi, my name is... Hi.
The red guy died.
I don't care. Sure, take me to the round table hold. Sure. I don't care.
But no, I have a perma baby face. Like, I can't grow facial hair at all, which was great in the Navy. I would like not shave for like a week or two. And when they find out, we'd notice, like, did you not shave this morning? Correct. I did not shave this morning. And my hair is like so fine and stuff like that. I can use a single blade to dry shave, and it won't fucking bother me in the slightest.
Cool. Now I got that.
My older sibling Nick, they also like have vampire DNA. They don't age. Like they get accused of being like 25 all the damn time.
I'm not supposed to know that.
Yeah, you go get the Reduvia, and then you can go kill the dragon or kill Alexander Greatjar, one of the two.
I'll probably kill Alexander then the Great Jarl. I mean, I'll probably kill the dragon then Alexander. I thought I was gonna die there for a second. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment.
No, I figured out what it was almost immediately.
Look, man, when it comes to look, man, and
catch up in a second. No, it has nothing. I don't think it has anything to do with what they're feeding. It's just that my grandfather, on my mom's side, like doesn't fucking age. Like the dude was like 80 years old, and looks the same. Like no matter what picture you look at, he looks like he hasn't aged since he was like 50, maybe 40. So me and my older sibling Nick, who share the same mom, we just haven't aged. I do know that on my mother's side, we do have Native American blood that might be tied to it, because I think that's also the side of my family that can't grow facial hair, which is a common trait in Native American culture.
help me out here, my dude. You were here to kill this person.
Unfortunately, he just healed up, but that's his one heal. Just run towards Yaris, or whatever his name is. Because he can also proc bleed. And you can also stab him in the flank. I hate the fact that you can't get a second Reduvia in a normal run. Because him power stancing the Reduvia is so badass. Let him finish it. Saw the Reduvia blood slash and my butt clenched a little bit. If you want to do the patches route, you could go grab the golden foul foot, just get yourself that little bit extra runes. Gothic, are you talking right now?
Right, can't teleport because I'm in the cave. Sorry, I was figuring out the next thing to do in my head.
I was gonna say you can go to patches and get the thing, but
Nah, it's too late. Reason I hit up that side of Graves was just a refill.
okay, you could have just teleported straight. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, it would be to teleport to Third Church America and then use the way shrine there.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good. Got 5 flasks, got a +1 to it, so that's good.
So if I don't finish, so if Gothic doesn't beat my time today, then Monday will either be Dark Souls, me finishing up my little Dark Souls run I've been doing, or it might be me doing another random challenge to myself on for Elden Ring. I've been wanting to do this just because it sounds really fucking stupid, but I want to do a shield run. And when I say shield run, I don't mean I'm hiding behind a shield and poking people. I'm just dual power stancing 2 shields. That's what I want to do.
Anyway, I don't know if Amble's even healed still. I'm doing okay. I'm a little stressed, but I'll be fine.
Gothic chat, give her a head pat.
Hepats?
Her older brother demands it.
Hepats?
Yeah, the fingerprint shield. There's like a couple shields that you can do that relatively easily if you get, but it takes a bit of effort. Like you can use the fingerprint shield because it's fucking insane. You can use the cannon one. You can use the flamethrower one because those actually have like legitimate damages. And if you want to use a good one for a weapon, the Briar Shield's also a potential one because it has bleed by default. So once again, you have all the benefits of bleed.
Probably wondering why I activated that side of grace. It's because of the dragon. This dragon has This dragon has killed me before while trying to do a speed run.
It's done it to me once. Like in all the times I've done little speed runs through here, he's only gotten me once. As long as you run like between his wing and leg, he usually doesn't catch it.
I went between his legs. You'll see.
I do want to do a normal run at some point. Like I haven't done a normal challenge run in this game in a little bit. I'm tempted to do it again just so I can go through like the DLC and all that. Just like I can leisurely play through the game, not trying to like super power max anything. I just don't know what weapons I'd use. But yeah, Monday will either be me finishing up because I've got the Chaos Tree and I'm going to try and save Solaire. You got the Chaos, you got the Pet of Chaos and then Gwen.
Did you beat Manus?
Oh yeah, I got to beat Manus too. That's right.
In Kalameth?
I gotta do all the DLC stuff. So never mind, it's gonna be 2 streams. I'm not gonna be able to beat all that in one run.
Well, you beat Artoris. I know that.
Yeah, I beat Artoris. Like that was funny too. I'm like, okay, we're gonna be doing this stream, and I'm gonna beat Artie in this one stream. And it's gonna be the whole stream because it's gonna take me forever. Beat him on my second try. I was like, well, fuck me then.
Yeah, but then you get to explore the city.
I go back through and play Dark Souls 3 again. Then again, I know the community wants me to do Dark Souls 2 again. I'm not objecting to it. If I do Dark Souls 2 again, though, I'll probably do Dual Cestus run, because you can power stance in Dark Souls 2. Later, Trickster.
Bye, Trackstall.
Anyway, I'm going to leave y'all with my little sister. I'm going to step away and take a quick leak. I'll be back. I'll get to see my floating empty fair.
And me. Nope. Can't kill me this time. Although this rat might. Nope. Never mind. Whew. That could have been bad. Because that death fucked me up a little. If I didn't die, I actually would have been okay, but... Oh well, it's a little mess up. It happens. Okay, now it's time to go kill the dragon. Is it ready? Yeah, it's ready. Okay. Hello. Hello, Robert.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Me, I recently just got a new computer. 32 gigs RAM. GeForce RTX 5070.
I'm beating up the dragon.
If you're further down the tail, you're more consistently gonna hit it.
It's just that my character moves in the downwarded motion.
No, with Dark Souls 2, like I've only played it a handful of times.
What PC specs are you running? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I have to
So they're
look
like,
at
I'm
it.
running an acid specs. Like, so I'm gonna be honest. So here, this is somewhat a dream of mine. I would probably be like one of those content creators who spoils the fuck out of their community. I'd probably like budget how much I need per month, add like 20% on top of that for like, you know, investing in various projects, and then there would be a lot of like the rest of it just going. Like when I'm like doing my coffee over gaming streams and somebody has a good smart-ass comment like Trickster did the other day, I'd be like, all right, Trickster, here's a $20 Steam card going your way.
Here, buy yourself something nice.
I would do so much of that. Like, especially if I had sponsors and shit like that. Like, if I was being sponsored by, like, let's say, like, they don't sponsor, but let's say NVIDIA was sponsoring me or something like that. I'd be like, all right, Robert, because you said something really fucking hilarious, you get, you're getting a new this thing that does stuff.
Okay, I got something to say about that. About that. No, Mr. Beast's shit is rigged. I don't care what anybody says. It's fucking.
He rigs his shit, and also he does it to hide. Like it's been proven. Like some of the controversies. I know what you're trying to say. You're not trying to. I know what you're trying to say.
No, but Robert said that on my.
I know what Robert's trying to say. I just want to try to clarify. I stole some of my dad's big news to go with because I almost forgot to take my medication today.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, you already know what I'm going to say then. I don't have to explain it.
He got exposed for it, and everyone just kind of
Glossed over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That he used his charity side to mask the fuckery he did. Yeah.
He suffered minimum backlash for all he did. Yeah.
Well, it's because he built up all those karma points. He lost all the karma points.
Okay, now time to go kill Alexander.
Yep. You can, if you want to make that fight a little easier, you could have upgraded the your Kniffy first.
That's fine. There's an easy
But what is
way
the
to
Vanquisher's
actually...
Steel in Dark Souls 2? I actually don't even know what that is.
The what in Dark Souls 2?
The Vanquisher's Seal.
Oh, I am these.
Yeah, I'll help you out. Hang on a second.
Don't dally, give it your all.
But no, like that's kind of my dream as a content creator is to be able to do shit like that. Where I can, if you talk to him after you knock him out, you do get a.
Yeah, I know.
You do
That's
get
what
an
I'm
item.
doing.
Okay. Which can help you with like the Godfrey fight because it just increases your raw physical damage.
I see it now. Humans
It would just be the idea that I'd be able to like spoil my community and shit. Oh shit! But I might have to.
was my whole existence just
I might have to look into how to get that stuff when I get. So is that what the community wants me to do? Like after I finish my Dark Souls 1 run, do that? Because you guys gotta remember, I'm gonna drop whatever I'm doing.
The moment Nightwing comes out.
Yeah, the moment Night Rain comes out, that's my priority.
Okay, so I
Sorry,
beat
him right there just
Alexander.
compressed me a little bit. Yeah, you'd go to EG now, upgrade your blade as much as you can, and then use the rest to upgrade your arcane / vitality.
Let's see. Do I just use the other wounds that I have, or no?
Well, first just upgrade your blade, and then after that, it really doesn't matter how you spend it.
Can I even
Just
upgrade it
arcane's
right
your
now?
biggest priority.
No, I need some
Oh.
Smithing Stones 1. I don't know how many of these I need.
You need one of each. That's what's the benefit of Somber Smithing Stones. You just do one of each.
Now it's +5. Now my blade is +5, I mean.
How'd you have a Smithing Stone 5?
I don't know. Now I need to level
No, you
up
didn't. It's
Arcane.
+4. Now you can level yourself the fuck up. So yeah, is that what the community wants? Because like, hell, if y'all told me go ahead and do Doom Dark Ages, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll drop the money and do Doom Dark Ages. But know that whatever you guys ask me to play, it drops as soon as I stop doing it as soon as Night Rain comes out. I'll either be doing solo runs on that or running with my siblings.
Yeah, but I'm not about to play any other game aside Night Rain when it comes out.
You're allowed to play whatever you want. You fucking know that. Stop being a whiny little bitch about it.
You
also...
told me this yesterday!
Oh, now you're just gaslighting me.
Why does this smell like... Man, why does this smell like gas? I feel like someone's gaslighting. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, we got the second one.
Oh. So, wait, got a second what?
I'm showing my audience real fast. So, for those who pay attention to Helldivers, we got the second data block recalibrated.
To answer that question, anything that isn't country, anything that isn't country.
Like, there's some rap songs I like, but generally it's just I'm metal, punk, stuff like that. That's me.
I'm into, like, rock, punk, metal,
I got Nightmare Carol also helping me gaslight my little sister.
Damn it, Night Cow. Nightmare. Person. Alright, time to go fight Mogret. Because I don't think there's anything else I need to do at this point.
You can take that shield off, you know that, right? Have you set up your Wondrous Physics?
I will once I get to the side of Grace Uphill.
Because even if you're not planning on using it for like the charge break stance thing, you can switch it.
I agree with
you can set it up for the stamina recharge.
I agree with country songs. Thing but Cowell Wall is an exception because sleeping on the backtop pleases my ears.
Well, yeah, there can be some general exceptions. Like there can be some country songs that you do like, but that doesn't mean you like the genre as a whole. Like same with rap, for instance. There's some rap songs I really do like White and Nerdy being a good example. I like White and Nerdy, but that doesn't mean I like rap. I like Weird Al Yankovic.
There we go.
Dude's a world treasure, not national treasure, world treasure. But generally speaking, if I listen to music, it's going to be either metal, rock, stuff like that. I was gonna say, don't use the health one. Get the other two.
Just for now, we'll be fine. Exactly.
Yeah, I would use the Great Jar one personally.
What does that one do exactly again?
Okay, do what you're doing, man.
No. What does that one do exactly?
It makes your L2 more powerful. Well, Amber, now you made a mistake. Now you have to tell us what.
Yeah,
what food
I was about to say that's a rule in this stream.
Rule in both our streams. You mentioned you're eating food. You have to tell the community now what the fuck you're eating.
Already down to almost half health.
I was still on the cutscene when you said that too. That's the best part.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
That's why I tell you to keep one of the blue ones available, so when you summon, you'll still have the ability to use it.
And he's dead.
There's such a time lag between when you what you're seeing and what I'm seeing, because you're still fighting him on my screen.
Smoldering with thy meager
And now he's dead. That's how long of a delay that is. Is it because am I like not live on your side?
No, it's a
Oh,
few
I'm like,
seconds.
no, I'm not live.
What
Like
do you
I
mean?
somehow went back a little bit.
What do you mean you're not
Kielbasa
live?
and potatoes in a foil meal. We grilled food today. That sounds delicious. Kielbasa is always good. Well, when done right. I actually love doing taking kielbasa, dicing it up and throwing it in with my spaghetti. So I'll do ground beef, that, onions, mushrooms, spaghetti sauce.
Bye, Godric. I mean, Godstrock.
Oh, we're talking about music. I want to bring this one up. So there is a rapper I really fucking hate. And if you have to wonder who it is for even a second, you clearly haven't been paying attention to who the fuck I am. It's Kanye West. I hate that asshole.
The fact that he tried to run for president actually just makes me giggle.
He made a song recently that's... It'd be an understatement if I said it's a pro-Hitler song. The main lyric is literally praising Hitler. The main lyric. I'm not going to say it, but it's the usual line you would expect.
Springtime.
Thank you, producers. Krister's not here, and we're making old movie references, and he's like slowly dying on the inside now.
I don't know how to survive that.
I don't either.
Fuck out of here. Woo!
On foot?
No, just... I don't know, actually it probably passed by now, but I just got past the... Kanye's a psychopath? Dude, okay, here's the thing. When you have to make, what's-his-face, more sane... I forgot his name. Gay Frogs. That's, I forgot his name.
Oh, South Park's...
No.
Oh, Alex Jones.
Yeah, if you have to make Alex...
Do you hear me? If you can make Alex Jones look sane, you have it. There is something wrong with you.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a problem. Yep,
But,
adding skill. Yep, no one cares. I won't be using the skills anyway. Doesn't matter. Doing a lot better than what it was yesterday.
Yeah, Kanye West is definitely not somebody I like as a person. I just fucking hate him, and I've never enjoyed his music.
Hello, David.
Hey, David.
Ah, jinx. Alright,
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Ha! You owe me 2 soda. Ha! You owe me 2 heat taps. Ha! Anyway, yeah, no, just Kanye West, man. There's only one song I know of this man, and that is the Stronger song. That's it.
Like, my first introduction to him was like when I can't remember her name. This is what made me think about it. Like, somebody won like a country music song or something or whatever, and he like interrupts it, and he's like, and like he's like such and such did such and such. And I'm like, I don't care. This is not about you.
Well, tarnished I am the felon. I'm here by decree.
Hi, how's it going?
Grafting
Doing
is
good,
tainted.
good.
If I ask you, call the wounds ring. I'm certain.
Comey Robert's gonna fit right in. He just said General Kenobi because David said hello there.
Yep.
Gonna fit right in.
Just
I
gotta
just
let
have a
him
strong
test
dislike
you.
for the man.
I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I just do not like him. Here's the thing. I don't hate rappers. It's just that when you do stupid shit, do not expect me to give you any type of respect or honor or care or money.
Like, that's just a general principle with anybody. It doesn't even have anything to do with rappers. Like, oddly enough, like one rapper that I do vaguely listen to, like I listened to like 1 or 2 of his songs, but it's because I grew up to it. Like people were playing it all the damn time. Is Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, aka
Slim
Slim Shady.
With the people Lady, please stand up. Like that's the
Because
like
I
that's
grew-
like because
I
like
grew up to his shit, like people playing it all the damn time. Like I actually have a lot of respect for him because he legitimately is talented at what he does. And he spent a lot of his career making fun of people who didn't grow up in the hip hop community but try to become tourists and move into it. It's like somebody who grew up in New York City and tried to be a country singer. It's like you try to make it sound like you're part of that community, but you're not. Don't forget, when he surrounds himself with a tornado, your L2 doesn't work on him.
It does or doesn't.
Yeah, he deflects all projectiles when he's got a tornado around himself.
You know, didn't pay attention to myself. You know, did not pay attention at all.
I was wondering what you were complaining about. It's like the first time I've seen you die against them, but that's technically you didn't die against him. You died against Gravity.
Gravity, the worst of all Dark Soul bosses.
Oh yeah, the biggest Dark Soul boss, Gravity.
It's not a joke. That's legit true. It's just what happened. And I've been realized I've been streaming and not recording, and I'm completely annoyed at myself.
You can just pull down the stream later or download the stream later. It's not that big of a deal. The only reason you would record it is if you're trying to split the audio tracks, which is what we normally do.
Mr. Grab Hands!
Yes. That's his daughter. Biologically, that is his daughter. But she was pretty much abandoned by him, or actually no, he died, so she didn't really know about that, and she was raised by his Gideon offhand.
I cut my hand!
Ask any questions you want about the lore, but yeah, Nephililu is the daughter of Horalu, aka Godfrey. So that's why she can become the queen of Stormwind, because Godric is the descendant of Godfrey, and that's why he's like all about gold and stuff, because Godfrey had like a lot about gold and stuff.
Stabbed him in the butt!
Far away. Remember, there is a maximum range of that. But yeah, if you got any questions about like the lore, ask it. I love talking about like any of the Souls-like lores. Mind you, I'm a little behind on like some of the big lore reveals because I have been watching. I can't remember his name. Vtuber, who's like one of the most well-regarded. Like, mind you, I disagree with like Zuli the Witch and Vtuber about Marika and Rodigan. Because, so the current accepted lore is that Rodigan and Marika have always been the same person. They just split at some point. I disagree with that. It was revealed, and I've always disagreed with it because it just doesn't feel right with the writing to me. But in the DLC, you find out that the shaman people, which is Marika's original race, they naturally confuse with people much easier. They can graft themselves onto people much easier. That's why you have the jars that get up and attack you. Not the jars themselves, but the things that are in the jars. Those are controlled by a shaman who's gone psychotic.
Yeah. That's just giving me fucking
First time
nightmares.
I saw that scared the fuck out of me too. Anyway, so what it looks like to me is when she shattered when she shattered the rune, which is after she's already been married to Rodigan for a while, he wanted to fix the rune, and he did that by fusing with her because he needed her power to do it. Because he was basically like a high-level paladin. She's a high-level cleric. And he's like, I can't fix it. I can only destroy things. So I'm going to fuse myself to you to use your power. And when he couldn't do it, that's when he got sealed inside the Erd Tree with her. That's why there's the statue saying that they're the same person. It's not that they were always the same person.
They were just
The
split at some
It's
point.
that he forced himself on her because that feels like a George R.R. Martin way of writing. Basically doing something that sounds like grape without doing something that it sounds like grape, without calling it that. I love how many blood spills are like right in front of this.
Yeah, because these guys are assholes.
I don't know why you bother killing them.
Therapeutic reasons.
Okay. Oh, somebody made a great joke. I should probably use a straight sword, use that helmet, and I'll probably have to find a proper set of robes for it and just run around as the Burger King build.
Oh, my dumbass thought when it said, did we... Actually, Jack, can you read that? I'm about to go into a very, annoying
I don't know
area.
much about the lore. Oh, okay. Oh, my dumbass thought when they said they used to be fused, I assumed that it was talking about the marriage. No, they are married. So, here's how it happened. The Golden Order shows up. Rodigan is the head paladin. America is a god at this point, and she's the head cleric effectively. They're at war with the lands between because they come from originally the where the shadow of the Erd tree is. Takes place. They show up and they get into the fight with the local leadership, which is Renalia's family, the Carlia family, whatever you want to call them. And she's able to hold them off for a long time. Peace only comes about when Rodigan marries Renalia. At this point, Marika is currently married to Godfrey. When the fire giants are killed and peace finally comes to the land, Marika goes, "All right, Godfrey, I needed you during wartime, but now it's peacetime. Get the fuck out of here." She kicks him out, and he becomes Horalu. Around that time, Rodigan turns around and goes, "Sorry, Renalia, I'm no longer your husband," and goes marries Marika. They have kids. Godwin's already born by this point, but they have 2 kids in the form of Millennia and Mikola.
I am Millennia, Blade of Nicola, and I've never known
Ronnie does the whole the Dark Knight where Godwin is killed, and she technically died too.
because she hired the Black.
She created the Black Knives to
the
do
Black
it.
Knives to do it.
Hell, she literally created the Black Knives themselves. Stole a piece of the Rune of Death that Malketh was starting. So, in her madness / depression, she banished Malketh to Farum Azula and shattered the Great Rune. And it's at that point where Rodigan is trying to repair it. That's what you see in the opening cutscene. And it is of my opinion that that's when he also fused with her, because he realized his own power couldn't do it. He needed her power. And like another testament that proves that I'm right is Rodigan is part fire giant. You can tell that by his red hair. That it's a unique fire giant trait that all of his kids have. All of his kids. Actually, minus Mikola. Mikola's got the golden hair of
Whew. That could have been bad. Ow. Ow.
He was gonna poison to death anyway.
Doesn't always work,
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest.
So that's why during the final fight they are fused. They are fused as the same person. Is because he forced himself on her. That is my opinion. Now, mind you, the general community says differently. They say that they were originally the same person when they came from the when they came from the other place. I forget its name. And then Land of Shadows. And then when they came here, when they created the Golden Order, they split into 2 separate people.
Man, I hated that place.
Once again, I would keep 1 blue flask on you, just in case. That's me.
Honestly,
It's
the blue
just
flask.
me, you can ignore it.
Honestly, the blue flask doesn't matter when it comes to Godfrey. Just doesn't to me.
Okay. Well, it's just in general. Because the ability to refresh your CP for throwing blood is pretty helpful. Anyway, not important. But yeah, the general consensus is that when they created the Golden Order, they originally were 1 person and then separated.
God damn it.
What you want,
damn
Amber?
it.
My cheap trick for dealing with him is I never actually get on the elevator the first time. I send it up with him on it, and then make him jump off.
Well, usually I'm able to dodge him well, but not.
Well, I
not
want to
right
get rid
now.
of him permanently, purely that way, if, like future attempts with Renalia, I don't have to deal with him.
I still remember the one time I was fighting Renalia, and he killed himself somehow.
Like while in the middle of your fight with Renalia was
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was weird. I think that's like one of the best things that has ever happened. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I don't have to deal with him now. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, I've made him fall off the bridge before, but I mean the elevator before, but
Yeah,
not
that's
this
why
time.
I let him run up it the first time, and then if he doesn't fall off when it's going up, you call it back down. He'll jump off at some point or fall off at some point. Either way, he dies due to gravity. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes gravity. Pull the switch and then run around to the other side.
Oh, come on, he didn't fall. Your problem.
We got up before it went up. Oh, he didn't get up high enough. You can also just run around it and let him try to attack you, and then his attack will make him fall off. Don't, yeah, before you pull it.
Actually, hang on, I got an idea. Come on, I want you to run to me. Thank you.
You could actually probably kill him just using your bleed weapon, because
Good.
bleed seeps through shield. That actually might get him.
You'll see.
There you go.
Yeah. Because he swung just a moment, yeah.
So yeah, that's the lore. And I actually used the difference between Ronnie and Mikola as inspiration for part of my story. By the way, for those who don't know, I do have the 3rd book of the Shadow Heiress out on Inkit. When I get the 4th one finished, I'll probably combine it into one big book and sell it on Amazon. It'll probably be sold for like $3. So if y'all want to read it / buy it to support me, you can.
Ow.
If I thought I had any real talent for writing, I would probably actually have a Patreon up. That way you guys can just like see the chapters as they're being finished for any of my books.
I'm wasting a lot of S's that I shouldn't be, but I am.
Yeah. I have an idea. Can you get to a semi-safe spot and summon?
No, can't right now.
If you can find, like I was gonna say, if you find a semi-safe spot, you can summon before it goes to the next phase, and they would already be there. Because it doesn't matter what they do now.
Well, that actually went relatively well than it should have, but still. Not over yet.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, anyway, the inspiration was, and this is spoilers for anybody who is reading my books. The MC has what's known as the Demon Lord presence because of their status as what's known as a Demon Lord candidate, which means they have the potential to become a Demon Lord. Not that they are a Demon Lord, they have the potential. And the Saint has what's known as the Saint's aura. The Demon Lord presence, isn't about fear and intimidation. It makes you ready to embrace. It gives you the internal strength to face an uncomfortable lie. Whereas the Saint's aura makes you feel comfortable with what's going on around you. It makes you think. It makes you okay with accepting a comforting truth, a comforting lie. Where one empowers you to face the truth, the other makes you okay with
First
being
try.
right.
Let's go.
I was gonna say, when she's just doing like some of those attacks, you could have probably L2'd once or twice.
Yeah, but I gotta get close to her. Remember, it has a range.
Yeah, but no, like you never were out of her range. Like, yeah. Anyway, not important. You succeeded. What's your time at right now? You're doing really good. I
don't
can't look
know.
at like how long I've been streaming because it's inaccurate.
I also can't look up how long I've been streaming because it's also inaccurate.
Well, you would go to system. You would like act like you're.
No,
about to
I meant
load-
I meant like my recording time. Like that's not accurate either.
I know, but you could act like you're loading, like you're about to save and
57,
quit.
57 minutes.
Oh, you got an hour. All you've got is an hour. So you just got to beat the Draconic Sentinel,
And Godfrey.
Godfrey, and then Margaret, and you're good.
Yeah. I got lucky with Renalia though. If she didn't do the second summon, I probably would have died right then and there, but...
Well, the fact that she did the dragon, you were able to get away, actually helped you a fuck ton.
Yep, anytime she summons the dragon, all I can think is Jackie Chan Adventures. Just
When you
bad
do the
day,
jump
bad
across
day,
and you're
bad
going
day.
through the temple,
I know what I'm doing.
I was gonna say, don't forget the sacred tier. That's all I was gonna say, because I forget it all the time.
Wait, the sacred what?
When you jump across, there's a
yeah.
temple.
No, never mind. My brain stopped.
When did it start?
This morning when I
You got
woke
that dumb
up.
girl brain.
This morning when I woke up at 11:30 in the morning, because I didn't sleep very well last
It only works when
last
you're
night.
sleeping, it seems.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I always somehow like don't sleep Like, I only, like, my brain is like Tony Stark's brain. It never shuts off.
And actually, Avengers Ultimates, he actually is like all of his body is supposed to be a giant fucking brain. That's actually why the original Iron Man suit was created. It was created by his dad to protect him. It was really fucking weird. Like, I don't remember like all the.
But yes. So keep in mind when you ask, oh, why can't you sleep very well? Because my brain never stops going the fuck off.
But anyway, I was using Nicola and Ronnie as inspiration for that, by the way. Sorry, I wanted to get that train of thought out.
It always roams in my fucking head, regardless.
Because Ronnie's whole quest line is her trying to make the world accept a uncomforting truth, which is all about the moon presence and shit like that.
So Jack
and Nicola's whole story is he's like,
so Jack,
I'm gonna make everybody live a comforting lie.
So Jack, when you see me trying to travel through here, this is something I kind of learned yesterday. That if you go...
There's a little ledge you can double jump over.
I was about to say, the way I'm going, you actually don't get hit very much by the catapults.
This is my normal route anyway. I just sometimes... Oh, you're doing that one. I usually go to the left instead. It requires a bit of luck in parkour, but...
I don't do that.
It's more consistent for me. Because you don't even deal with that guy.
I mean, the dude barely attacks me, but... you know what that means. It doesn't mean it fucking won't walk or anything.
Well, I think that's a symptom of ADHD.
Oh, your brain does that too? Yeah, it does.
By
the way, Seema... By the way, for those who don't know... So I gotta get this out before I continue. Seema was my original name on the internet before I switched to Phoenix. So there you go.
Gothic, which I usually just shorten it down to Gothic. Sometimes I'll call her by her name, which is Ruby.
Which is only under serious conversations.
Or what? Yeah, like when I need to yell at her for something. Ruby, did you know you're adorable and a great little sister? Wait, that's not the right tone for that.
Gary, you're gonna finish your dessert and you're gonna like it. Sorry, I couldn't do that one. Gary.
No, like I'm thinking, like for those who don't know, that's Fallout 3.
Yeah,
There's
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3 that was like a clone thing.
That is called the Vault of Gary. Yeah.
And basically, like there was supposed to be like a whole bunch of people that were supposed to be cloned in there for like generations and all that stuff, but unfortunately, only one person got into it, and so it was this guy named Gary. So the whole vault is nothing but this guy named Gary cloned indefinitely, and it just like degraded. So now at some point, it became just a bunch of people known as who just can only say their name, Gary.
Gary.
You never thought somebody saying their name would be creepy, but it pulls it the fuck off.
Tom has the pee-pee. Tom. Actually,
I'm now thinking of, all right, here's the pecking order. There's you. There's the dirt. The worms that crawl inside the dirt. Popo stool. Kame. And, Popo. Any questions? That's why I couldn't do it earlier, because we were trying to do it in reverse. That's why like my brain couldn't keep up. Not right.
Like, as I'm just sitting in and getting sleepy, my brain, hey, you remember that video you saw? Shut up. Yeah, about that. Shut the fuck up.
You need to start working out. That's my answer. I actually find that when I actually keep to my workout pattern, I'm able to conk out better. Mind you, for those who don't know, I am bipolar. And my sleep pattern does not make sense. I either have periods where I sleep for 18 hours or periods where I sleep for 3 hours, and I can't decide when this sleep period starts. As in, I might sleep for 18 hours, but I am not able to go to sleep until 5 in the morning.
Yep, I have
and like, I've actually had people who know me try to say, well, why don't you just lay in bed until you fall asleep? I've done that. I've laid in bed for 5 hours straight, doing nothing but trying to sleep. There's nothing in that direction.
There's no sacred fucking tale or anything?
Nope, there's only a talisman and some crafting stuff.
Oh, well, the talisman ain't fucking worth it.
Yeah, it's just a high faith talisman.
Not important.
Yep.
Thought there was something up there. I guess there is.
Yes,
Is it up here? Is it up here?
You can't sleep because of crippling corn addiction? Is it regular corn or popcorn? Because popcorn's delicious and healthy.
Well, it depends on the
Actually,
popcorn.
When it comes to snacks, popcorn is actually pretty healthy, as long as the butter and salt is not too funny.
Depends on the popcorn. Depends on the popcorn
But for
brand.
what you were actually talking about, as long as you know what you like and it's safe,
Corn's also good for you.
and you know the difference between reality. Like that's actually one of the big problems you see on the internet is you see people that think reality, corn is reality, and so like when women don't look that like that what they see in corn, they're like, ah, you're not a real woman. Like, fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, man. There are just issues that have always come about, and I rather just don't care. Like, there was a problem.
As long as you know what you want, and it's not like the big ones that you shouldn't like. And you know what I'm talking about. Like,
The
I don't
media?
care how much of a supporter you've been. If you're a
media?
PDF file, I don't want you here.
If you're a
Like,
PDF,
that's not saying that's what you are. I'm
if
just
you are
stating
a
my
P-
stance on stuff.
if you are a PDF file, I'm gonna introduce you to the wood chipper. You're going in feet first.
Like,
painful?
I heavily like. There's like one that I'll throw at you that's kind of weird. Like, if you're into lolly stuff, you don't get the same treatment, but I will like really look at you like you're sus.
Oh no, I won't put. Oh no, I won't put those people in a wood chipper. I'm just gonna make them suffer a daily beating every fucking day.
Is there a difference between Lolita and Lolly?
I think the only difference is like what, boys?
No, Lolita is effeminate. I don't know why you're grabbing the Erd tree up here.
Oh, I thought it was a sacred teal. Damn it. That's
no,
not.
no Erd tree has a sacred tier
I got.
that I know of.
It was a bull.
No, the good news is that Crimson Crystal is another healing one, so you can actually make the Wondrous Physic into a full heal if you wanted to.
Could.
My broken sleep ability comes from my bipolarism, manic, and depressive episode. And Gothic's probably comes from a combination of ADHD, which I don't know if you're diagnosed with, and
I'm
her
probably
being on the
diagnosed.
spectrum.
I'm pretty sure I'm diagnosed with. I'm pretty sure I'm diagnosed with ADHD.
I fucking love our generation that like, here's my mental disorders, and we don't care. Like, I have depression episodes where I am full of self-hate, and then I have other times where I am, where I have manic episodes where I think I'm king of the world.
Pretty much. I also have.
I want to read.
I also have those episodes for myself of I just want to be alone.
You could argue those are like the depression episodes, but mine are also tied to I just want to fucking read.
But I also time myself to get out of that depression state, but it's fucking hard. There have been times where I have literally broke down in tears, sobbing, just because of my depression.
You saying that, I'm gonna add something horrible to it. You know what game you made me want to play all of a sudden? Wait a minute. He's not caught up with you yet. No. Anyway, what game I was talking about this made me want to play? Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. Don't ask why. I just have a strong desire to play it. You got poison on him? Not poison yet. Jellyfish has still got plenty of time. There, now he's poisoned. Shield Side has the longer attack phases, like it's easier to dodge, and are less likely to insta-kill you. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, but generally speaking, if you've got a fetish or a kink, going back to what Nightmare Cow said, I don't care what it is. Like I don't judge as long as it's not like specific ones and you know what they are. No judgment, more power to you. As long as they aren't done unhealthily. Like you recognize that reality is reality and what you watch is not the same.
Yep, I have a few fetishes that I'd rather not talk about.
Almost half of them all involve Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. Like,
Fuck!
yeah. Gothic and Markiplier get along very well. Could you imagine if the Draconic Tree Sentinel could drink a flask?
First try.
I was gonna say, you should be keeping your distance and eating the knife more often. You first tried all your bosses, minus Godric, but that doesn't count because you fell out of the world. He didn't kill you.
I fell to my death.
If you,
Gravity.
no offense, I know you're gonna get hung up on Godfrey, but if you can first try Margaret, you will definitely beat my time, and to a degree that I won't be able to keep up because I have way too much setup.
It's not even that.
I'm not gonna beat Nightmare Cows, which is 137. Although I think he cut out all my talisman hunting.
Damn it.
Don't you have some runes you could eat?
I am
If you're gonna do that, oh, you have a lot.
Using those first that I'm gonna use to rest.
Because of some of my friends, I hear cake and I don't think what you're thinking. I won't make a cake. I'm thinking of it. I have like some weird conversations I kind of want to have right now since we're talking about Stoof. Actually, I'd rather talk about body positivity. Speaking of which, I did my interview with Synthetica Lynn. Unfortunately, she won't be doing her. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I did my interview with Synthetica Lynn. Unfortunately, she decided. Oh, fortunately, or unfortunately, she decided she doesn't want to do her first bodybuilding competition until next year. She said it was for mental health reasons. That's why I said good.
Okay, now I'm gonna use the charging talisman.
Yeah, talisman.
And get rid of the fucking.
Do the wonders physics real fast.
I will once I get uphill.
Okay.
I know what I know what you're gonna try to make me do. Well, try to make me
two choices.
see.
You either can make the wonders physics a full heal, a complete full heal, which will give you one more heal, or you could make it into a stamina / charge, something that helps you with charge. Your two choices on that.
This place is fucking beautiful, but then you see the giant tree, and you're like, never mind.
Well, the funny thing is it's hinted that the Erd tree is the one that's dying, not the dying-looking one in the Land of Shadows. I would like to do another interview. The interview I'd like to do, and this is gonna be a weird one. So, like, I don't know how many people would fit this criteria. They are a content creator who started like a normal Let's Player or something like that, and then they kind of turned into like the thirst trap side, and I kind of want to know what brought them to doing that, like the ones that may have eventually created an OnlyFans or something like that.
I'm guessing the Triggy Cracked Teal Briefly Stops Rune. Oh no, that's not the one.
The either the green one. So the green one. The green one's the one you're thinking of. You need the green. Replace the red one with the green one. You're the one that's going to augment you the most. The other one, you do the two red ones, and it would give you full health. Because one normally does half, and if you have two of them, then it's full. But you have to. Yeah, I was going to replace. Yeah, you would get rid of that for the other red for another heal for a full heal potion.
Could, but I'm fine.
Well then, okay. Go back, so you'd either do two reds, which would create a full heal potion, or the green and the white broken one that would create a one that would power up your charge attack with an increase in your stamina.
Doing that one then, boosting up my stamina.
That's your better choice. That is, in my opinion, your better choice.
Also, gotta love these things here, but apparently with these like little like white balls or whatever, apparently those are Godskin nobles. Just
yeah, they're the same species, I'm guessing.
Because someone, I think it was Zooey the Witch, mentioned
they have the same class or something like their
yes.
Japanese coding name is the same.
Yes,
I love Zooey the Witch. Their content is so fun.
Even though you don't like one of those things, but
I disagree with them on one piece of lore, but also that's not the only person who thinks that. Like even the great lore master Vadavides disagrees with me, and I don't care.
I mean, I agree with a bit of it, but not too much. Like, I'm not, like, too sure, like, what to believe, you know what I mean? Again, remember, the content creators of Elden Ring said that it's not, that this game...
There is no...
Hang on, wait a minute, wait, I'm not...
I stopped talking.
That the majority of these fucking... I'm going this way. The majority of, you know, the endings you get in this game are not connected to any of the other games.
I don't know why you're running from the side. You should just run up the center and dodge the arrows.
I've just...
Come on, you beat an Arlondo. You're not afraid of an arrow or two from a guy with a big bow.
What's even worse is there are two people when you do Arlondo. This is just one.
An Arlondo is like, once you learn how to dodge through arrows or you have a good shield, it's almost trivial.
You see two Arlondo archers. Hey, you see that guy right there? Shoot him.
I still think the Raya Lucaria is worse just because like the mages have like machine guns. They're like
and the game audio just died on me. Alrighty.
or your controller did.
My controller died, which made it stop.
Oh, so community. After I beat the Dark Souls 1 game, Dark Souls 2, Lies of P, or fucking around in Elden Ring. I'll get to choose that.
You want to know my answer?
Why does your opinion matter? You're a woman. Anyway, continue. By the way, I'm actually not sexist. I'm fucking with my sister.
Look, I'll be honest here. I hate those jokes sometimes.
Yeah, no, all you always have to do is tell me I crossed the line.
But I'm usually not offended by them ever. Usually.
Yeah, if I cross the line or you just don't want to hear it that day, you just tell me. That's all you got to do.
Fuck you.
Anyway,
fuck you,
on.
Gargoyle.
Moving on.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed a flask spot.
Probably.
Shit.
Yeah, you missed one that was right outside the capital. And also, you could have gotten one at Raya Lucaria. The Raya Lucaria one's the easiest one to get.
I'm doing
If you
that
go to the
one.
front gate, that'll warp you
Yeah,
to...
I know what you're talking about. I know which one exactly you're talking about.
Yeah, just take the southern gate and then warp through.
Yeah. I realized why I had 9 flasks. I was like, wait a minute. I know there's another one I can get. I didn't get it yesterday.
I got distracted. I forgot what my choices were. Or what I was talking about when I mentioned choices.
What should he play next? Dark Souls 2?
Oh, Dark Souls,
Lies of P.
after I beat Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Lies of P, or fuck around in Elden Ring. Those are the 3 choices. Mind you, no matter what you choose, once Night Rain drops at the end of the month, I drop all of it.
Dark
No matter
Souls
what,
2.
I will drop it.
Dark Souls 2 is my
I will
answer.
throw up a 4th option as a courtesy, but I'll probably not shoot. I'll probably ignore it. Would be continue playing Resident Evil 4 Remake on stream. Otherwise, I'll just make some Let's Play videos. That way you guys don't have to suffer through me dying repeatedly. And it gives Tony some work.
Tony spawns in. Just like, I fucking hate you.
I need to set up a button to summon him in. And it like has a generic line of him saying, Jack's an idiot.
Amber has mentioned Dark Souls 2.
That's her vote?
That's her vote. My vote is also Dark Souls 2.
But, you know, you're in her chat. You don't count. That vote doesn't count. You're not in my community chat. You're in her community chat. Her community doesn't matter in this conversation. So, la 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 la. You don't have enough to upgrade it. Oh, well, don't worry about it. You have enough heals. You should be fine. It wouldn't be outer wall. It would actually, unfortunately, be from the gate north.
Yeah, I figured, and that's why I thought about it. It's fine. We'll
Ninja Blade. I don't own that. Are you gonna buy it for me? You have to please buy it on Steam. Actually, what I'd like to play on stream at some point is Ninja Gaiden. Either the Dead original, or the Ninja Gaiden Black they did. I do actually have Ninja Gaiden, like the original PlayStation one, but I don't want to play that.
Playfully pouts.
Because I do have Ninja Gaiden, like the NES version, on a simulator.
You know what I would like to play at some point?
And I even have a controller for it.
You know what I would like to play at some point, but it's too buggy at times?
I need to get a couple other controllers. Anyway, continue.
Star Wars The Old Republic. Like, the Old Republic.
Which one are you talking about? Star Wars The Old Republic. Oh, SWOTOR. Just SWOTOR, or are you talking about the MMO?
Soto. Not the MMO.
The MMO. Oh, okay, then Swope War, Knights of the Old Republic. Okay. Yeah, I've got both those. I got the first one and the second one. Gothic's actually got good enough that she can beat Godfrey, so I'm actually like my butt's clenched because I don't want her to beat my time, but at the same time I want to be proud of her.
I should have done the thing. Since I'm not using...
You should have drank the Wondrous Physic before you walked in.
Now I'm going to.
And if you're ballsy enough, you could probably eat the jerky, because that would give you a physical damage increase. Remember, when you have an opening for an attack, hold R2, because you're trying to use that to break his stance. That's the whole reason you have the Wondrous Physic and that Talisman on. Unfortunately, that's not actually set to. Could you have done the thing of a thing of the thing? Well, don't forget about the Who's a What's It and the whatchamacallit. I wish I was a good enough scientist to like invent something that like scientists all over the world would fucking eat, and it's called a Who's a What's It or a thingamajig. Mind you, I think thingamajig is copyrighted. No, whatchamacallit is, because that's a candy. You upgrade all your charge attacks and you still don't use charge attacks. Remember, dodge to the left.
I am using charge attacks, by the way.
They're a lot faster than I thought they were. They're faster than the fists. Thankfully, that just staggered.
Damn it! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I was stupid. Well, I just
This
lost.
is an idea for if you do another
lost
attempt later on.
I just lost a
Would be
bunch
to
of
power
shit.
stance the 2 daggers you have, the bandit dagger and that, since you're going for physical damage exclusively.
Right, I could just do the.
But that's a future idea, not a current idea. Nightmare Cow saying go ahead and 2-hand, even though it'll only up your strength, it is a slight increase. I'd go with Nightmare Cow's suggestion. He's pretty damn smart. Or are you talking about dual wield? Because the bandit knife is not upgraded, so it'll do less damage. Okay, so yeah, what she's doing. What do you call a horse that only comes out? A female horse that only comes out at night? A nightmare. Oh, I disagree with that. Same with like rapiers. I disagree with that. Mind you, that's more of like an aesthetic thing. It feels weird to like be one. But apparently, Let Me Solo Them doesn't agree with me, because even when they're fighting Radon, dual wield or two-hand their rapiers. I'd like to like try doing a dual wielding a spear run, even if it's one of the small spears.
Oh, almost had him halfway health. Yeah, no, the two-handing shit doesn't help. Like I'm swinging not at him, even though I have him locked on.
Out of curiosity, why don't you like just for testing reasons? Why don't you try dual wielding the bandit knife?
So I can get wrecked.
You already have it anyway.
Sure.
Mind you, since it's not upgraded, it's not going to have a lot of advantage.
Yeah, but he doesn't bleed. You guys got to figure this out. He doesn't bleed.
Remember, you'll be using L1 instead.
Yeah, no. Sorry, no. That was, no. Oh, I'll give it another try, but...
No, don't use it. I'm sitting there watching the damage you do. Like, yeah, you do hit more, but, like, the damage is reduced.
It's...
Yeah, don't use it. Sorry, that was a bad idea. I thought I had an idea. Actually, can you parry the fucking, Godfrey? Parry him? I don't think you can. I was searching Godfrey, and it's got Godfrey the Graph, or it's got Gilbert Godfrey instead. Oh, that's Godfrey the First Elden Lord. I am not looking for him. I am looking for the Golden Shade. Oh, I'm pretty sure Nightmare Cow's already answered, which I think the answer is no, because I think I looked it up myself. Yeah, he's not parryable. Damn it.
Well, he's pointing to your dad, Vegeta. I mean, he's pointing to your dad, Trunks. See?
Sometimes you have, like, sometimes aesthetics is important. Could you imagine using the seppuku with the fist? Like, you can't do it, unfortunately. But it would just be fucking hilarious. You're like, punch yourself in the stomach. I wish there was more Ashes of War that worked with the fists. Because the one I really like, that unfortunately that doesn't show up until the DLC, is Think Twice, I think it's called, or something like that. It naturally does poison, but I think it adds Scarlet Rot to some degree. Like, it's actually activating it. I love adding Scarlet Rot to shit. That just got me motivated to see if I can beat that 2 hours.
I'm not doing a normal speed run if I actually beat this. I'm letting you know that right the fuck now.
Even if you don't beat my 2 hours?
No, if I beat it, is what I'm saying. If I beat the 2 hours, I'm not doing a normal speed run. If you beat it in under 2 hours, I'm not doing a normal one. Fuck right off.
Mine would be an attempt, because, like, I can get past Godfrey, but that's mostly because of, like, how I play. My hang-up is still the Draconic Sentinel, and my 2 hours were, like, I got him on the first attempt. The only time save I'm going to do is I would cut out me getting all those talismans. Like, I would just use Rodigan's Source Seal and be done with it. Too bad you don't have the talisman that increases your damage when low on health.
You're bullshit. You're fucking garbage. That was if he'd
Yeah, you're like a toe stub into that stomp. Your
Like
mother's a
that-
hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. For those who don't know, that's saying your mother is a whore and your father is an alcoholic. Elderberries is commonly used for alcohol, and hamsters are known for productivities, about the same level as a rabbit. Also, they eat their kids. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I'm using my charge attacks, but they're not fucking helping.
If you want, we could cheat. Because there's no rule against it.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm not gonna feel better afterwards.
I was
Actually,
gonna
no,
say,
I
you
probably
just summon me
will.
in. I'll summon in with my speedrun character because I didn't delete him, and then then we'll just stomp his ass together, and then we'll like, yep, that's your victory against him. I got no problem with it.
Yeah, but that just means I needed Big Bubba's help again.
I've helped you craft your run. Does that not count?
Well, I mean technically that. Well, technically that does not. No, technically that does count because you did help me craft a run.
Careful. Amber says there's nothing wrong with needing older siblings' help. Yeah, you get Gothic's help all the time.
I need someone else to really give me some positive enforcements here. Like, I know, like, don't get me wrong, Amber, you help, but you, that was stupid, I need to focus.
Trying to do something. Game's not letting me. Actually, I can still do it. Hang on. I can still do something sneaky. Y'all don't have to know a damn thing. Y'all are just gonna continue supporting my little sister. Ignore what you're saying. You're not seeing it. It's fake news. It's not real. I'm not doing exactly what it looks like. Why it's not working? This will make a difference. Hate you. Not you, Gothic. You're fucking phenomenal. Everybody loves you. Even people who hate you. Yeah, Tony likes you. He doesn't like anybody. Do that. Now that I did that. You guys will see me disappear for a second.
Just to clarify, all the slamming you heard, all the banging you heard, that actually wasn't me slamming my fist or anything. That was actually
you eating your controller across the room.
That was me legitimately just being physically fucking done with his bullshit.
That was your brain exploding.
My brain? I don't have a brain. All I have is a empty echo of a husk of a body that I used to have. If you can't tell, I'm also beating down on myself.
Test. Is it like I have it muted. It shouldn't be making noise. Still is. Anyway, I need to log in on my side. I'm totally not logging into Elden Ring to lay down a summoning sign for you. Now I was able. Okay. That's better. I wasn't talking because like it was still playing the audio for some reason, even though I tried to mute it. Oh, that's better.
I almost had him. I almost fucking had the guy. How much time am I at? I might have to call you in. Like, I might actually literally have to call you in.
I'm throwing down my summoning sound now, and you know it's the usual code.
The password is password.
Well, don't tell the audience.
Who said it was who said it was using that password?
I know, I'm just running. And I won't be running in with my my speedrun character. I'm gonna do it with somebody else because I'm gonna be the masked stranger that helped you.
I hit my desk and it hurt.
Stop hurting yourself.
I also used my knuckles for it, not my actual hand. Like, not the... Yeah, I used my knuckles. That hurt. A lot. Unfortunately, I have dead skin also, so that just did not help in the slightest.
Someone's down.
Fuck off!
Beat him? Or are you talking about you stabbing him in the butt?
Stabbing him in the ass! If that killed me, I actually would have been a little furious. That scared me for just a second. Oh, that just didn't help. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try, and if I can't do it, then I'll just summon you in, because I'm just about had it. Have just about had it with his fucking bullshit. This is a bullshit boss with a bullshit fucking gimmick that can be easily taken care of, but unfortunately my ass don't know it. I'm just
I don't think if I'd been smart, I would have went and got the talisman that I want to use. Ah, someone's trying to kill me. Who has the audacity? I know who I am.
You know, I'm gonna look back on this and I'm just gonna ask myself, why did I struggle with this? Then I'm just gonna come to a realization, yeah, because you're a fucking joke. Referring to I'm the one that's the joke, because I'm being real hard on myself. That is my autism really kicking in.
Happens. Oh, unfortunately, this does make. Oh, it's been summoned.
I will summon you in the next Jeff.
You said that last time. Oh,
No,
whatever.
like this time I am. Like this time I am. It's just that the problem with me is.
Stubborn?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up.
You're fine. Matter of pride for you. That's fine. Gives me time to actually go get something fast. I think I went the wrong way.
Yes! Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you, motherfucker!
I wanted to help. Now I don't get to. Go make sad Jack noises.
It was for pride. It was for pride.
You're fine.
It was for pride.
I
If
can
you
stand by
want,
for I
if
can
you
stand by, I
want-
can stand by for Margaret in case you need me for Margaret.
I'm gonna give it a try with what's her face.
But everybody, I expect a GG for my little sister.
Praise the
chats.
praise the motherfucking sun. Praise the motherfucking sun. By the way, dead prophets all over the place. Dead shamans.
Totally not because some assholes up ahead. I would get the site of grace, not fight him. Or her, sorry.
Can't. Haha, fuck you. Don't really actually need the blessing, but I'm grabbing it anyway. Praise the sun. Praise the motherfucking sun. Motherfucker deserved to be fucking executed for his war crimes. I don't think I should summon anything in particular for this. No, I think I will. No, I actually shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Summoning
You can summon Melna for this part, or are you going to try and summon me?
I'm gonna summon her, and if I die, I'm probably gonna summon you afterwards.
How much time you got left?
About like 14, 15 minutes left.
Okay.
I do love this cutscene, but I'm gonna skip it.
If she can beat him on their first fight, I was trying to refer to Margaret. On their first or second attempt, then they'll beat my time. Okay, so I'm gonna go down my side.
Man, I am doing nothing to him.
Yeah, your goal is to block bleed.
And then with the fucking...
Jellyfish, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the jellyfish guy. No, he's poisoned.
No, no, he
Jellyfish did
is...
it up.
Why am I crouching?
You're trying to maximize your distance from the from that attack.
I did manage to pluck bleed off of him. What?
He didn't impale you, because that's a effectively a grab.
No, like I don't.
No.
No, like what I was. Well, no, what I'm saying the no for is like, how did I not get hit by that? Is my question. I mean, how did I not get
Okay.
like how
like
did
his
I
combo
get
attack
hit
with it.
basically?
Fortunately, I think she's about to go. He's talking to him out of here. I think she leaves behind one more tree when she does die. Get away. Oh, she's still going. I thought she was dead.
Ah, she's dead. Oh, and I have no Estus. I'm dead. Damn it. Oh no, that was the tree! No!
I will still summon her when I show up. If you want.
How much time do I got left? I need to see how much time I have. I need to see something. Okay, so I do have time to do one more try by myself. I have one more try with this. And I'm not saying that because of a pride or anything. No, I have that because
You're fine. You don't have to apologize or anything. I'm here to do what I am here to do.
Chi-Chi, you're the person in Goku's... I forgot the
You're
thing.
the person who lives in Goku's house. That is what I do.
That is what I do. Summon in the fish, summon in the jellyfish. Just to hope it procs bleed on him. It's the same guy, just different moves. With the same moves, by the way. By the way, he's poisoned, by the way. Yeah, he's poisoned.
Yeah. That's the jellyfish's sole job.
It's not to do damage. It's to hurt.
Yeah, because without you upgrading the ghosts, there's no...
Ow. I'm away from that, I think. Oh, come on, I just healed. Fuck you.
Good thing you healed, otherwise you would have taken target. Or you might have gotten target. He's doing his phase transition.
I know. I managed... Oh, no! Damn it. I fucked up. Well...
Still going in my fight.
I'm not dead. I'm dead. Damn it. I've gotten close, but not close enough.
Yep, that happens. Fortunately, we're getting a little lag on our side, so.
It doesn't matter, I'm dead anyway, it doesn't matter. I got one more try in me now because at the time I didn't see that. Alright, after this try, because this is the third try.
You said that like 3 times
Hang
already.
on! This is the third try! This is the third try.
3
You know
times
what?
you've said the next one, the next one. You sound like me.
Not the...
No, that's a good thing.
Not the first time I beat him. The first time I beat him, I fucking fell. I failed. I'm gonna summon. I'm just gonna walk
Actually,
in.
I don't even know if
shield
you
him.
have the ability to summon me because I don't think you have any of the stuff for it, and I don't think you picked up the crafting kit to be able to do it.
I do have wounds, though. I do.
You have runes.
I have
Oh yeah,
wounds. Yeah.
you'd have to go get it. While you're gonna kill him this time, I'm gonna go take a look. My water ran through me, and I gotta.
Of course, Jack's dead. Of course, Jack's not here when I die. The third time, by the way. And I don't know, like, he said he's gonna take a leak, so he's not gonna be gone too long. Wait, do I actually have any wounds left over? Oh, I do, actually. Ha 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 ha! I'm so smart!
I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. Wait, no, that's not how you spell it.
Even I can also that you're not then. Why not? I am Carly.
Whoop.
Hey, audience, do you want to keep watching her stream, or do you want to see me fighting? I'm pretty sure we're just gonna keep it up on her stream. That way, you guys, y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know that I'm the one helping her.
Capital Rampart?
Do you have the material to craft it? I'm pretty sure you've picked it up a couple times.
Pretty sure I do.
It's the Erdtree Sentry, or it's Sanctuary.
No, that's not the right
Or
one.
no, Queen America's Room is what it is.
Queen back chamber. I do not have the material to craft it. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's the Erdtree flower. You haven't been picking it up. There's some that's near the church where you bought the crafting material.
There is?
No, like where you bought the original crafting thing at the first the Church of Illa.
Yeah, I get that. I just don't...
It's just the fate. It's just the flower. The
No, my head was thinking to like the thing you call for allies, because I know those places where you can pick it up. I just don't remember where the places.
I would just pick up the flowers because you should get some on your run to, like where you would normally meet Melina to get. Don't forget you can mount up. Could only need me once, most likely. Unless I fuck up completely.
What's? Oh yeah, you have a password, don't you?
Yep.
Now I feel.
It should
bad.
already be set on this one.
Now I feel bad.
Check the password real fast. I don't care if people see it. We can always change it if we have to.
What's the password?
It's my streamer last name with a capital D. Yeah, you don't have it set.
Did I just use it? No.
Yeah, you did, but yeah. Just change the multiplayer password real fast. Hopefully it'll still make me appear.
No, D. It's not dead. It's database. It's D.
A, capital D, A, E, U, L, E, S. Alpha, Echo, Delta, Uniform. You forgot an L after the U.
God damn it! Stop it!
Actually, no, it's you forgot the second D before the L. Oh, it's right there. It's the third from the top. You've had it, it's remembered it previously.
Oh.
Yeah, you have the ability to pull up history.
You said
Now it's fourth. Now it's second from the bottom. That's it. Let's see if I appear. If I don't, you'll have to go get more of those flowers.
Oh wait, it's another summoning sign.
No, you had it right. You have it right now. Oh, there I am. Oh, I was looking at the wrong screen. Y'all gonna watch Gothic's fight. Y'all don't get to watch me. This is because this is not my stream. This is Gothic stream. Raise the sun!
Won't be able to summon in
say-
the jellyfish, but that's the prize I get.
I was gonna do some buffing, but you ran in too fast.
You know me.
Get him. Get away.
I got grabbed.
You shouldn't die.
No, I won't.
Get away and heal. I think that's his first time hitting me successfully. Second time.
I would run. As he's getting hit repeatedly. Not with his own weapon, by the way.
Yep. There you go.
And with actually 2 minutes left, and with only 2 minutes left. And with only 2 minutes left. Also, now you get to place the ring from him. I remember you getting to place the ring for free.
Up to you whether or not you count that as you beating my time or not.
I can consider it beating your time, because yours was what? 2 hours effectively, or was it not?
It was like 1:59:59, but I just rounded it up to 2 hours because like that 1 second, like it's not a world speed run kind of thing. Up to you if you want to count me helping you count it, because we made no rule against it.
It's no rule. Technically, I beat your speed run because I didn't say anything about summoning other people. Technically, it counts.
You want it to count? It's like entirely up to you. You're the one who
No,
set the challenge.
it counts.
Okay.
I never said anything about. I never said it was a rule to summoning other people. I never said anything about that. So it does count as a speed run. It counts as finishing the
I'm the
challenge.
one who kept poking you for it too, so it's not like I can like, oh, never mind now.
I'm just letting you know that it counts.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Because the rules we made
You're throwing down the
'cause
gauntlet for me to beat it, and I guess I'll have to.
the rules state as they are. I had to beat it in under 2 minutes. The only situations I was allowed to say is I couldn't use a katana, I couldn't use the samurai class.
No, it's not that you couldn't use the katana. You could use it if you wanted to. It was you couldn't start as a samurai class, and even that was actually a loose rule.
Now
I'd
see,
go ahead and save and quit just so you have the character set with the time.
I'm now marking it down as 1 hour and 57 minutes and 22 seconds.
Guess I'll have to go through and beat it. That might be what I do Monday.
That's the thing. You see, because here's the thing, chat. I never said anything about not summoning other people to use
You're
it as a
being
speed
really
run.
defensive.
No, but here's the thing, because I know somebody is somewhere is like, that doesn't count because you summon someone. Like, no, it counts. And I wasn't even here for it. How disappointed I am. I'm disappointed. Not like really disappointed. It's more playful disappointment.
All right, everybody give my sister a GG. She beat my time by 3 minutes. I might like give her an asterisk just to fuck with her.
I'm gonna hurt you.
No, you're not. I'm gonna give you a big back-breaking hug.
Dad asked if I wanted
Anyway.
to join him on his walk through the cows, so I went. So
You're saying seeing the cows is more important than hanging out with us? I see how it is. I really don't care.
you knew exactly what I was gonna say, dick waffle.
Because I would have done this. Because I obviously would have done the same thing. I'm gonna say you were copying me.
Well,
Anyway.
technically, we've both
I'm
done
gonna go
it,
ahead and
but
end my stream. If you want to talk, celebrate with my sister, go to her chat. Subscribe. See y'all in the next one. And Gothic's chat. Give my sister head pats. She deserves them.
are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
I want to go be antisocial for a bit.
Fair enough.
Lots of love, head pats.
I'll be talking for at least a little bit.
Yeah, we can talk in a little bit after stream. I just don't want to talk on stream.
No, I mean, I'm gonna talk to it a little bit on my stream, then I'm gonna talk to you for like a moment.
Okay, just let me know and I'll meet you in workshop.
I will. I mean, like, I gave Annie's scratchies and checking on Wreck-It Ralph. I think you named one of your cows Wreck-It Ralph. But I think we've talked about that before, so whatever. So, yeah. Finally did the challenge. It only took 3 tries, literally. I will most likely be making a video on this. Just in case you guys are wondering, I will probably be making a video on this on the YouTube channel. Why? Because I think it's necessary to do so. And I'm gonna get fucking brutally annoyed when I make the video on the rules. But that's whatever. But anyway, that was fun. Like, out of all the bosses that give me the most trouble when it comes to this speedrun, it's Godfrey. He will fucking drive me up a wall. And I think that's like one of the reasons why I didn't sleep so well last night. Because I just couldn't beat him. But I know I can, given the right preparation. And sure, I may have done like 8 to 4 to several times fucking fighting Godfrey, but it works, I guess. But anyway, thank you for joining me on this amazing challenge that I really never thought I'd beat. But anyway, you guys have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys probably... Oh, what day is it? On the 24th, you'll most likely see me streaming again. Until then, you guys take care and have a safe weekend. Bye.